my very best. Yeah, there's so many books I'm thinking about at this moment. You ever read the Invention of Air? I may have asked you this I did ask
The
you this. We
Invention
did
of
talk about
Air. No,
the invention
you
of.
told me about it, but I haven't gotten it yet. No.
Yeah, it's very interesting, probably pretty boring for the average reader, but it's one of those things where the stimulant for the brain, in terms of coffee shops and all that kind of stuff, is very much related to where human society's kind of made big jumps at the same time as freedom was percolating, right? Like it's kind of this underlying theme that, like, hey man, as brains are thinking, we're thinking about more things in terms of liberty, in terms of freedom, which obviously causes great expansions and great lift in the human condition. But the psychedelics, in what you were talking about in terms of not only body, in terms of spirituality, and maybe getting more connected to something so ancient and so human. It is really kind of had a revelation on me. Is that been your case at all?
It's completely changed my spiritual outlook on the world. Once you realize that everything you were taught is wrong, you start going back to your bases and relearning everything. And when you allow yourself to start relearning things as an adult, you come to find out that a lot of what you had known, you don't really care about, you don't really agree with. It's just been drilled into you. So like I was raised as a Catholic, and now the closest thing I identify to is a Hindu. And it's because I have a spiritual belief now. I don't have a religious belief. I think that we're all connected in some way, whether it be consciousness or whether and when we get into this, it's like, unless you have done psychedelics in a group of people, it's very hard for you to understand how we could all just be connected as one, like in a conscious manner. When you have 6 or 7 people who are all seeing the exact same thing and you're all on the same drug, it's like, maybe there's more to this than meets the eye, and especially when you think about, like, psilocybin doesn't make more parts of your brain active. It deactivates parts of your brain. So you're taking in less filler. And we as humans only see about 0.05% of the light spectrum. So if we're taking in less than that and we're filtering out some visible light, that means there's other things there that are being hidden. So whether it's all being done in your brain or it's really there, it's very interesting to think about. And then all of that ties back into libertarianism. If you think that we're all beautiful, independent creatures, or on the flip side, that we're all one, connected on a conscious level, why wouldn't you want us all to be free to experience that consciousness and have the most fulfilling life experience we can?